Hi, my name is COLETTE HAGAN. I live in Ireland. I started my first marathon in 1990 in Dublin, and I really took to long distance running. I am aged 73, and I have been a foster parent since I obviously knew before I actually got married. We had my sisters living with me. So to date I've fostered over 80 children, and I like to look after kids because I think children from disadvantaged areas need a chance in life, and not every child gets a chance in life. So I like to give children a good chance in life. I've worked out in Romania in the orphanages when Ceausescu fell, and so my life has been dedicated to looking after children. So to date I've 925 marathons ran. So my goal is to do my 1,000 next year in Dublin, because I started in Dublin, that's the reason. And obviously a lot of my friends are Irish and so on and whatever. So the 1,000 marathon for me will be a huge goal, because I will be the first female to reach that distance.
How did you manage to conjugate your being a fostering mother with all the...
Well, I have to give a lot of credit to my husband, because we are a good team. He didn't look after the kids while I was off running, well, it wouldn't work. So he did a lot. He has been my backbone, basically. So he never ever complains about me going off running. And many a time, like I'm away quite a lot lately doing my 10s and kind of challenges like that. To date I've done 4 100-milers, I've entered 24-hour races. I actually entered the World 24-hour Championships, and I didn't have a clue about 24 hours. I ended up being the world age category gold medalist in the 24-hour in Belfast. So that was a bit of a surprise, because all I did that time when I went into 24, I just kept running. I never stopped for the 24 hours. I got to nearly 100 miles. I'm not really sure how much that is in kilometers. Yeah, something like that, yeah. So I have just a love for long distance running and ultras in particular. So that is kind of my forte, really. I'm not the fastest runner in the world. I'm quite slow, really. And as I get older, I feel I'm getting even slower. But I'm not bothered too much now about times. My main thing is now to get to 1,000 marathons, and then I'm not going to stop at 1,000. I'm not. But my target won't be quite as high then. I'll be happy with my goal of 1,000 marathons. So I came over to Italy because I actually knew Paolo beforehand, because Paolo came way back in the early days of my running, and he was running in Ireland, and he was a very interesting man, really nice guy. And then a friend of mine has come over a couple of times to run the Lake Orta 10 and 10, and you may remember Brenda O'Keefe. Yeah. And Brenda is very ill. She's very sick in hospital. She's been in hospitals we really are a little bit worried about Brenda, so I came over because Brenda was actually going to come with me, but then because she took so ill she couldn't come, so I'm running this 10 and 10 for her because she's not here. So she's still very ill, but hopefully she will be okay. So
our best to Brenda, we know her. Tell us something about Orta.
Well, I actually have to give credit. This is absolutely an incredible 10 and 10. I've never done a 10 and 10 like this before. The water stations, the feed stations, the marshals, and even though I can't speak Italian, your sign language is universal, so they know what you want, they give you what you want, they're always smiling at you, they're so helpful. I am very impressed by what Paolo Gino has put on. It's really amazing. All the food, don't get that everywhere, and all the friendly marks. Everybody's so helpful, even though there is a language barrier. Even the hotel we're staying in, people are really nice to us. So yeah, it has been a wonderful experience. It's possibly the best 10 and 10 I've ever took part in, because of the friendliness and the way everything is laid out for us. Everything's put on for us, lots of water stations, everything. It's really good. And I actually like the route, because it's interesting. It's a type of a route you can break down. So I get to the trail. I don't really like the trail, but then I get out of the trail, then I'm on the road, which is my forte's road, and then because all the races in Ireland are basically on the road. So the roads, I'm stronger on the road than I am on trail. But I love the little village. I absolutely love it. And the scenery, oh my God, the scenery is stunning. Plus the lake is interesting. And I love watching all the sunbathers lying in the beach. And we're running. And I go, are they doing the right thing or am I doing the right thing? But I'd rather be running, to be honest. So yeah, I have to say 100% to the Lake Orta 10 and 10 and to all of your crew and to Carlo for picking us up at the airport and all the courtesy buses that take us to and from the venue. It's really excellent. So yeah, I am enjoying my stay. I don't want to go home because the weather at home is not so good. So, but I will come back.
Paolo, dille grazie per
Thanks a lot, you're welcome.
Thank you, Paolo.
Next year I run with you.
Oh, you do. I would be very happy to run with you. Okay?
Buona la prima.
Thanks.